Greetings and welcome to another edition of Odin Writes Shit. This is the inky picks for the month that I've decided to pick out. I got Toucan Ink from Anderson Pens, and I will be perfectly honest with you, I only bought this because it came in a blood bag. Okay, so this is a 60ml pack, and they also have bottles for $2 more, but they're the same amount. It's still 60 mils. They have a nice jewel-toned color palette in general. I don't know too much other than they are made in Australia. And yes. That being said, gimmickiness aside, I do like the fact that these can come in pouches. Because it's very compact, and you can pretty much deal with just these. Like, right now, I have an ass load of crap, and I have a tiny-ass apartment, so I have no real space to expand my ink collection. I do anyway, because I have no impulse control. And I could totally be fine with just, like, a box full of these somewhere, and have my trusty little ink shot to fill my pens with. Just one I would need, because I could just rinse it out between uses. But yeah, instead of it's a really nice packaging concept. I like it very much. So I have aqua, obviously, turquoise, violet, bright green, and magenta, which kind of had a little bit of an accident during shipment, but that's cool. Yeah, they don't have a very big selection right now. And they don't, especially in the red department. I'm kind of disappointed with the red department. They have a crimson, which I think I'm going to get for Halloween because, you know, a red, that's the closest thing they have to red, and I really wanted a red ink for the blood pack, but anyway, let us get started. I think I'm going to start with the aqua because that's going to probably spill a lot. Is this a safety seal? It is! There's a flippin' safety seal on the thing, which I guess is good. But I have no nails. I think I'm supposed to open it this way first. Or do I twist it? What do I do? Ow! Oh my god, yeah, it looks like this is the teeth perforated, so I'm gonna pick that off first. And then this side. This is now turning into a tutorial video of how not to open these things. Okay, so I got one tooth nearly there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, can I pick it off, or is this gonna, like, stay? I'll probably have to cut that off later. Anyway. There we go! Spiffy! Pour a little of that to work with. Maybe. Whoop! She comes out. That's pretty cool. Alright. I probably need to use a needle in order to get that back, and I think I'm gonna fill a pen if I like this color. Or I might fill it anyway. So there she acts on the nib, coats it pretty nicely. Let's try her out. this ink is very, very interesting to me, and I did some additional testing off camera. These are the colors, as we have it. They're actually rather on the pastel side, and the thing that I'm noticing the most is, one, don't use these with dip pens because it kind of sucks. In fact, it really sucks. You can't, like, as you might have seen on the swatches, you couldn't get very much control out of it, but they shade really amazingly. Like, it's almost got like a border on these things, and it's just really, really cool ink. But in order to get a more consistent line, I tried it with a regular fountain pen, and I found to be very, very pale and not a lot of shading variance. I used a Pilot Plumix, and this is even, the ink that I had before in this was Noodler's X Feather, so that's saying something if it didn't really... That's either saying something that I actually cleaned this out properly, or that it doesn't really impact the shading very well. It's not... It's a very pale ink, in general. I tried it with the... with a preppy marker pen, and that being said, I really fucking love this pen. I couldn't get too much of the shading in here, but that's probably because that's how the pen behaves. Over here, I've tried it with a stub nib TWSBI Eco, and I found that to have the best performance if you want to get the shading right. So I'd use a very juicy pen in order to get the full functionality of this ink. It's really pretty, and I really, really like it. Shady paper is where I had the problems. It didn't want to perform on the with the dip pen, so I tried the Plumix here, I tried the TWSBI on this line, not that line, and this is the marker pen as well. And what's really, really cool is the turquoise and the aqua. If you can see in these, when they bleed out, you have like a green base and then blue edges. And this kind of has the reverse. It has like this green tints going on. And it's really cool. I'm not even sure you can pick that up. Oh yeah, you can kind of pick it up there on camera of how that works. So, that is really cool. And, let's see, on the shitty paper, this one unfortunately does not pass a bleed-through test, even with the finer point inks. We got some bleed-through here. This is a light enough ink that if you really wanted to use it double-sided, you probably could. Definitely the marker pen performs pretty well with this, probably because the marker pen has a more consistent drip. Definitely not the TWSBI Eco either. So, something that I'm very excited to try is the water test with these, although I have a feeling I'm not going to be happy with it. But we'll try. I have a water bottle here that's really old. This thing isn't very clean. Actually, it's not too bad. Huh. How about the reds, though? That's the one that has the most concern to me. Oh, shit! Look at that! Oh, God! The purple is a little bit... And the green? Green, not so much. Very interesting. Well, these certainly do not perform good enough to be waterproof. That being said, these are pretty resilient. That pink, though, what the fuck? I'm gonna do a little bit more on the aqua. That is really pretty. That's so pretty. Look at it all. It's so pretty. But that pink performed the best out of all of these, which is really kind of fascinating to me. And the rest of these, if you get to it in time, like, I mean, I always say that if you get to it in time, but you have a larger window with these before, you know, you completely lose your shit. Which, that is pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. I really enjoy these things. That green is super cool, and I think I need to get a full size for that. But yes, these are really cool things. Let me know what you guys think about these things. Have you guys tried these before? What are your impressions, and what are your favorite colors? I think that'll do it for me in this edition of Odin Writes Shit. Let me know if there's any other brands you'd like me to try, any sort of other things. If you're interested in any sort of ink swaps, feel free to give me a message, poke me in the comments. And I think that's it. That'll do it. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and of course, if there's anything I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time.